Alright, Tillies, let's do this. What up, fools? Locked and loaded. Driver, Quib Nibbies, Calzone, Abadaba. Feels less sick. Good. That means that my goodnight song helped. I'm glad that I called you after the stream and sang you goodnight. Sensei. Bro, I still haven't got it done, but it's so close. Like, I'm almost there, and this gotta be the best video I've ever made. Like, I'm excited. I was really trying to get it done before the stream, but it's not quite there yet. But this is gonna be freaking awesome, man. I hope you guys like it, because I've put freaking a lot of hours into it. But yeah, compared to the other Trackmania call-out videos, this one is... I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to shut up. But... You gave Taco Tech Mapper of the Year in Trackmania Awards. When is that? When is Trackmania Awards? I'm also excited for Slip Cup on Friday. Because Doogie messaged me. And he's like, alright, I'm ready to make some maps again. And I'm like, okay, sweet. I'm like, so I need an easy ice map for Friday. And I sucked up to him a little bit. Right? Like, nobody knows how to make an easy ice map like Doogie does. So do you think you could have one done for Friday? So he said he would. Right, I just feel like we haven't had an easy one on the campaign yet. And I keep saying that the next one's gonna be an easy one, and it hasn't been, so... Since it didn't get Cup? Except, what, everybody's already played it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just tough when everybody's already played it. But what if you just changed a couple corners on it or something? yes, except well, and this is why I ask if everybody's already played it, because you know, people playing it for 3 minutes is one thing, and then you know, most of the ice community already playing the map is another, right? Swap the start and finish lines? Would that even work? But whatever you figure, Slide Lock, I don't know how many people have played it and how long they've played it. You do. Ah, come on. Okay. You don't see my point. Okay, so you're saying a lot of people have played it. Like, what do you mean, driver? So you're saying it doesn't make a difference if a lot of people have played it? And hard. Oh, okay, it grips there. Ah! Oh, and I should have tried that risky. If 26 players played it for 3 minutes, I agree. 26 players played it for 3 minutes, that's nothing. That's not that big a deal. You know, I'd rather nobody had played the map, but if that's all it was, then that's not a huge deal. But by the time Slide Lock's map has went through the cup process, more than 26 players have played it for 3 minutes usually. Exactly, CREWZ. Or was it tested by the ice community? Right? If it was just tested by whoever the 26 people were that were in map review, then yeah, no biggie. Are you guys taking risky or safe or what? 'Cause I haven't tried risky yet. I need to try it. Oh, why did... okay, I gotta figure this corner out. Okay. And then the next one. Okay, inside? Yes, then inside. Okay. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. Okay. What up, Wes? I was kind of hoping for that answer from Slide Lock Driver, but... Exactly, Quibbles, exactly. I don't remember which map it was, or if it was even Slide Lock's map. But everybody's like, oh, there was a lot of pre-play on this map. That's when I said, okay, well, from now on, it's okay if the maps have a couple people pre-play it, but you know, if 3/4 of the people that show up to Slip Cup have already played the map, then come on. Release it to everybody a day before. Oh, I'm already out of time? Well, I definitely don't feel like I have a good handle on this track at all. Okay, so Cam, rank 10. Good job, Cam. Catter, Feather, Beans in 1. Then Lubes, Banana, Beddish, Scorps in 2. Driver, Lemons in 3. Quibs, Z, Abs, Cows in 4. Demonize, Evil 1. Rob, and Phil in 5. Good job, Calzone. Well, me, Cal's, Abs are all pretty close there. Alright, Evil 1 going back to back tonight, except we're not in the same division, so that kind of sucks. Hey, let's get rid of these ghosts. Why not qualify if I got time before 3 minutes? That's right. So you have to start your lap with more than 5 minutes on the clock. It takes you 4 minutes and 50 seconds to finish that lap, you're still qualified. But you gotta start the lap before 5 minutes is left. I feel like I need to clean my glasses. Thought I had, oh, these are drawers. Thought I had hands cleaner. Guess not. What's everybody think of the map? Did you reply, driver, and say when the Trackmania awards thing was? Like, this was recently you voted, or? 'Cause I haven't heard anything about it. I thought it still wasn't for a while. It's right now. Wow, that definitely didn't feel like a year or whatever. Really? Because I remember last year when it was, I said I wanted to freaking win Best New Streamer next year. But I guess I haven't put in the work to do that. Whoa, easy, easy. And how do you... No, it's on normal maps that we gotta turn around. Belt's poking me in the gut. Oh, I forgot to check the Smurf situation before we started. Yes, exactly. Zoom for Days says I'm not a Smurf. Trust. Need to get in the habit of looking again before rounds start at what guys' PBs are. So if anybody remembers, after this, I need to go into the settings of the plugin and have it so it only comes up when I bring up the plugins thing. What is it called? Players PBs. There we go. Okay, so it still hasn't updated Zoom for Days time. .3 PB. Oh no, calzone! Cal's is out. Cal's is definitely getting better though. Uh-oh, smarten up. Uh-oh, smarten up. Just crash into every single wall that... Why don't you, Z? Just everyone. Oh, I would have missed it. Shit, come on. Woo. I was lucky there. Missed the risky. I felt like I was gonna do it right there. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure if you're driving a 44 on the first round, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure he will eliminate himself. And I'm just assuming it's a guy because a chick would never do something like that. This wouldn't happen. Oh, I forgot. We're good. Right? All the Smurfs are dudes, for sure. Chonky! Really? You like them now? Booyah! Sassy yet classy. I got them at the secondhand store. They're just freaking clip-ons. Pimp juice. Shut up, CREWZ. They're awesome. Okay, Chonky thought they were awesome. Maybe not as awesome once I showed him that they flipped up and it was just my normal glasses underneath. But before that, he thought they were awesome. Also, I'm just assuming Chonky is a guy, you know, again, I just can't get in the habit of saying they. But I just don't see a girl calling herself Chonky Squirrel. But I guess it is possible. Oh no. I really have to start paying attention. Okay. Hot grandpa vibes? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. No repeat. Yeah, going back to back is tough one. But I bet you, I bet you will win another one fairly soon now. Bet the monkey's off your back. Because I feel like a couple of those ones there that you got second and third, the only reason you lost was because of going for your first win. Oh no. Okay. You got it, Chonky. Okay, now that you're watching the lower divs every night, you're gonna see it. And trust me, it was way worse before. I have put a pretty good stop to it because I don't put up with it. But I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get rid of it. But as long as it's not repeat offenders constantly. But this is what they don't get. Like, I've heard every excuse in the book. From anywhere to, who cares? It's the bottom division. Like, I care. But to, you know, I just wanted to play with my friends, to, you know, I only had 5 minutes for qualifying. That's the one every time. I only had 5 minutes to qualify. Okay, you had 5 minutes to qualify, but yet you drove 8 seconds faster than everybody else. Oh my god, I just did it again. From the get-go. Oh my god. Thank you to whoever missed the risky finish there. I believe that was Gothmog. No, qualifying backwards is legit. You tried your best, and that was your time. And this is what they don't get, is it's cheating. And this is something that's a huge problem in video games right now, is cheating. From Rust to Counter-Strike to every freaking game has cheaters. Oh no! Okay, I gotta remember the finish now. I really have to remember the finish now. I'm not fast enough, am I? No way! Not Pokemon Go. People still play Pokemon Go? Thank you, gals. Okay, I'm gonna focus now. Yeah, I just figured that out. Oh, I know, Pokemon community's crazy, but I didn't know people still played Pokemon Go. Which was a pretty cool game. But also, Pokemon Go, you're not really playing against other people, right? I think it's more in games where you're playing against other people that... Cheating. Oh! Okay, lock it. Good turn. Ooh. Ah, so CREWZ knows a little bit about the cheating, eh? Yeah, I don't think I've ever cheated in a video game. Other than, like, up, up, down, down, left, right, you know? Those were, like, ones built into the game. No, like... You can't really cheat on console games, really, other than, like, how Quibble said, is to put, you know what I mean? And... pretty much... before this game, I ever only played PC games back in the early 2000s, when I bought a computer so I could play Counter-Strike. But, like, I knew nothing about computers. My cousin's cousin was the one that set it all up for me. And I remember that there was cheaters then, but I would have no idea how to cheat. Oh, CREWZ! CREWZ must have missed that finish. Okay, let's lock in here. I guess the reason I've never cheated before is lack of knowledge. Top 14. But is it possible to cheat in Trackmania other than like a TAS? I do remember seeing a thing a while ago about somebody like having a turbo boost. Oh no, 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 no. Oh! Frickin' slippery slopes with the DNF. I've told him so many times, man. So just let it go. But that also kind of seems messed up. Like, what? The crew doesn't DNF, except one guy is allowed to. Slippery Slope's allowed to DNF, nobody else is. Ah, that was a bad turn. Come on, Abs! Be a man. Be a man, J-Dog. GG's Abadabba. Alright, no more mistakes. Top 8, feeling great. Damn it. What a horrible turn. Snipe him. Woo! Get some. Somebody type in the chat there and tell Zoom he can DNF anytime. Ah! Gotta nail this. Snipe him! Woo! Again! How many rounds is that? I don't think I've ever made so many snipes. We'll just pretend like I was fast and caught him. Again! He's talking about a head start? Come on, Karma, bite him in the frickin' ass, please. That was close. Again! No, it's switched! That was even PB run. Awesome, Phil. Good work. So 48.5, 48, and a 44, and a 46. Okay. Oh yeah, that's really the driving of a freaking bottom div player there, yep. Zoom. The Canadian thing 2 would have been DNF. Hopefully, oh, there he is. Oh, it's your little, that's you? Aren't you a little fast for the div zoom? I'm not too worried, I'm sure you'll crash, but... Okay. What am I looking here? There we go. Show when the overlay is hidden. There we go. There we go. Got time to play your new map. Yeah, we can put grind with Z. Here? Yeah. All right. Slide lock, it's in inactive activities. Let me know once the map is in there. Because I think you're admin, slide lock. So Zoom says, Z, I DNF so the other guy won. I low-key was clapping you guys. Okay, but doing it at the finals is way too late for that. Pretty much somebody DNFs and let me win the finals. I don't want that. I want to win by beating my competition. Okay, he activated it. Alright, y'all. We got like 8 minutes till backwards ZEEBOWL starts, but if you want to try slide locks, it's definitely not in there. Oh, he didn't move it. Freaking rookie. Hold on. If you want to try slide locks new ice map, bring grind with C. Okay. I only got to that div. I tried playing with my cousin that is new to the game. I'm also from Alberta. Sim King? Okay. Zuma, I'm going to assume that you were a younger guy. Because, you know, grown-ass men usually know better by that point in their lives. So, I'm going to educate you a little bit. That when it comes to cup, smurfing a bottom division or purposely getting a slower time during qualifying so that you can play against weaker competition is no different than cheating. It is cheating. And it's not that I haven't seen it as a habit or anything from what I see this the first time. Now, just a heads up, there's been multiple players banned for doing that exact same thing. MLAN got banned for a month for smurfing by 1 second. Let alone 6 or 7 seconds or whatever it was there at the beginning. Now, what you said about your cousin, I don't really understand what that would have to do with any of it. But let's just use all the other excuses I've heard from everybody else in the past. That I only had 5 minutes to qualify. Okay. Well, and that's where you run into some complications because... oh, that corner is freaking sick. Might be a little hard, though. Maybe that corner's why, slide lock. Oh, that tripped me out. And that's what's kind of messed up. Like, so if you only had 5 minutes to qualify, does that mean that you shouldn't get to play Cup? Right? Because no, that's not fair. And that's kind of where players have to decide for themselves what feels right to them. And I know that with me, if I am, which has only ever happened one time, where it was an ice map that I just screwed up during qualifying, but then once rounds started, I was much faster than everybody else in the bottom division. So once it got to top 20, I DNF'd. Or maybe it was top 16. You know, someone like Gothmog, who is, you know, quite a bit faster than the people in the division he plays with. You know, he flat out admits that he smurfs every night because he likes playing with us. But you'll also notice he DNFs every time. Promise I wasn't purposely smurfing, I was just getting to my cousin's div to help him. Okay. So how do I spell your name in game? Yeah, like, this is not, like, that's not an excuse, Zoom. If you were getting into your cousin's div to help him, then you shouldn't have won the cup. Because, yes, even though you did DNF in the finals, you won the cup. Because, like I said, I would rather not win than have somebody do what you just did by DNFing the finals. Yeah, not playing at your level is smurfing. But how do I spell your name in game? Because I typed in Zoom and it's not coming up. I know, I wanted to give him a chance. He seems like a younger guy that just needed to be educated. But yeah. I haven't decided yet, Zoom. I wasn't going to, but that comment, would you have rather me win or not? That's not the right way to approach it. This is the wrong stream to approach it like that, and I am the wrong motherfucker to piss off. So, I'll tell you the same thing I told the guy yesterday. There's a reason I don't get stream sniped. There's a reason why everybody in this community is so awesome. And that's because we always try our best, and we play together. This stream is not about me, it's about us. It's not coming up. Zoom 4 days. Yeah, it's not coming up. Whatever, I don't really freaking care. Whether you've done it before or you haven't, I've got better things to do in my life. Like start my event. So, well... Except you're not understanding, Zoom. This is what I'm getting at. You're still not getting it. But anyways, backwards ZEEBOWL was supposed to start 2 minutes ago, and I haven't even freaking got a drink, went for a pee, or nothing. So I'm done talking about it, Zoom. If you want to be part of this community, yeah, change your outlook and thought on things. Other than that, find another stream to play with. And slide lock, I wasn't able to freaking focus on the track like I wanted to, because I was trying to educate somebody. I don't care what your username is. I was gonna look and see if you'd done it. I don't care. I'm done talking about it, done talking about it. We'll start ZEEBOWL in 5 minutes. If anybody else wants to keep teaching them, you guys go ahead. Okay, I feel one more thing that I should have said, and I should have clarified to Zoom, which might have just helped clarify the whole thing, okay? Evil 1 is a perfect example, okay? Yesterday, Evil 1 won his first cup, okay? Evil 1 has played over 700, or almost 700 cups before he won one. Okay? Evil 1's not slow. But that's how hard it is to win when you honestly try your best every time during qualifying. Okay? So I went out in 5th there in tonight's cup. But what if you weren't there and I made it another round and then made it another round and then ended up winning and it happened to be my first cup? You know, or that guy, one of those other guys that were there. Right? What if they had been playing for almost 700 cups to win one and you just took it away from them? Maybe that would... You could relate to that a little. Track looked awesome. I didn't concentrate it on it enough, but I'll definitely check it out after backwards ZEEBOWL again and actually give you an honest review. Okay, now I'm done talking about it. I just thought maybe that was the best way to explain it. Alright, y'all, let's freaking do it. Alright, y'all. The club is CREWZ. We got 1,002 members, and this is backwards ZEEBOWL. You've never won a cup before. Okay. How many have you played, Zoom? Zoom is still yapping. Oh, hold on. When I left, you didn't stop yapping? Okay, too late for that. I'm sorry then. J-Dog, is he gone? J-Dog decides your fate. Oh, yeah. Turn around. Did we give him a chance? I didn't see the app, so... J-Dog's not lying. Don't think you understand. Zoom is the problem. Oh yeah. No, I'll restart it, driver. You're good. You're good. There you go. J-Dog gives mercy. Boom. Smurf again. That's it. Qualify with your best time and have fun. You're more than welcome to be part of this community. Yeah, J-Dog's my freaking my attack dog. My barking bitch. Zoom almost became number 3. It's pretty close. But yeah, only 2 people have ever been told they're not welcome here. Exactly. But, you know, I talked about it a bit last night when Evil won his cup. Was you know, the smurfing thing. Not only are you robbing somebody else of possibly their first win or whatever, but you're robbing yourself of that feeling that Evil One had last night. And oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'll take 5th. And that is the best freaking feeling in the world, man, is winning one of these cups, especially when you have tried and tried and tried. So I'm happy for you that you DNF'd there and that wasn't your first win, because that would have been a shitty first win.
So Z-Boy, now you have to tell me a knock-knock joke.
Alright, I can do that, but I just can't right this second. If there's anybody that's new to backwards that needs a little bit of hints or advice, just let me know. I'm definitely... Oh no, that finishes a weird one, especially backwards. Chonky again? You don't have to start talking, just the yapping. Ah, Calzone just went forwards through the finish. Get the club, get the spanker out, Cal's. No, that feels wrong. That felt wrong. I was gonna tell her. Here, but condemning others for your bad past experiences, not cool. Sometimes people can make mistakes for the first time. Seems like you've never seen. Storyline bullying. Well, he has been by the stream a couple times before, but... Really? Does anybody else think that? That's definitely not what I want or intended. But if that's the case, then... Oh no! Oh, come on, Z! Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not pulling a cows. No way. What? Chunky just won again? Felt pretty harsh. You're right, so it depends on his age, it really does, which I do, Can't ask him his age. Zoom, do you have a driver's license? I'm assuming not, but that doesn't really answer my question either. Well, if it came across as bullying, I didn't mean for it to come across like that. And I may have mistaken his replies as, oh shit, as not drive this track and think at the same time. As attitude instead of age. For lack of being able to speak properly. Did Chunky just win again? The Chunky squirrel is flying. He's a flying squirrel. Okay, I'm 14. Okay, well, it's a big difference whether you're 8, right? If you're 8, then for sure I was way out of line and I'm an asshole. If you're 14, whatever, you're a teenager. I don't feel bad again. But yes, also, it is hard not to carry over experiences from dealing with it night after night constantly onto the next person. So thank you for putting me in place. I believe this map was one of my ones that I hunted gold on. I believe I remember playing it with slide lock, actually. Oh no! Yeah, where that uphill is. Put that squirrel where it belongs. Where do squirrels belong? In the cage? Where's my drink? There it is. And Zoom, if you only just started playing this game and you're already that fast, that's actually pretty impressive. Oh no! Oh no. Some. Like, why does it do that? I hope it doesn't get freaking deleted now. Hopefully I caught it soon enough. I could just tell that didn't... That sounded like copyright freaking music. Yeah, that's a good map. Who's winning? I think it's the Chonky. Yep. And then little Stinky Tooth, Trev. What? I'm in 5th? Okay, and I'm in 5th. No, I didn't realize it was in 5th. Maybe I should lock in here. Abba dabba. See you, buddy. Yeah, I think that's the... It's so important to figure out a good turnaround, because it can really put you ahead or behind for about a year. Also, Zoom, if you want to talk to me, type in the stream chat, because I don't always look at the game chat. Everybody kind of, when you're talking and I don't need to be involved, then they talk in the game chat, and then when it involves me, we talk in the stream chat, or else Z can't keep up with the chat. And about a year. Okay, well, makes me feel a little bit better, I guess. So a year and you've only played 50 cups? Oh, probably the free version for a while, is what I'm guessing. Like that, damn it, that payment section there, like I still don't understand when I'm supposed to speed slide on payment and when I'm not. Right? If it's super tight, then no slide. If you have space, then speed slide. Okay. Oh, jeez, I almost went forward, straight off the edge. Oh, Chunky's going way up there to turn around. I don't know if that's any better. But yeah, backwards is all about the speed slides. And if you don't know what a speed slide is, that's your skid marks, keeping them as close together as possible. So anytime you're... Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Oh no, that's really not good. Anytime you're on grass, dirt, or plastic, give it a little wiggle so that you're sliding. Holy crap, come on, see. No! Stop it! And it seems like anytime you're on this black surface, you want to for sure be sliding. Oh, that's gonna put Stanky Tooth. Oh no, it's not. DT, what up? And somebody just drove right off the edge there. That's why I'm doing so good. No DT, no bead. Oh! Come on. Come on. Stall my speed. But it is... so important to keep that momentum. No. J-Dog just passed me like I was standing still. Yes, I pretty much was standing still. No! Let's see if we can give Zoom a little help. Every time he's right on this section. And, but I think it's just practice, Zoom. Like, backwards is not easy. And, it took Phil and I a freaking year to understand it. Now Phil's ahead of me. But it's pretty much like full speed, but slower. I should try and do a map with just all the scenery blocks like this. Like, DT, if you catch me... Yeah. I'm never playing backwards again. That will be the end of backwards ZEEBOWL. Zoom, you said you're playing with your cousin. Where's your cousin? He doesn't want to come play with us, or what? Also, how people make the background... Whoa! Make the, because if I can't stay ahead of DT when I have a 600 and something point lead, Phil, I don't deserve to drive backwards. Damn, Stinky Tooth locking in. You rage quit. Oh, bummer. Well. Stinky Tooth is shaky hands. Oh. Hmm. From shaky hands to little, sorry, not little stanky tooth. Oh crap, Wee's here now. More people that show up, the more chance DT has of catching to me. But as long as I can keep it close like that, he won't catch me. Yeah, there's no way. It's not mathematically possible. I would have to... Right, because... Stanky Tooth is at 1,000. We're going to 1,500. That's only 5 rounds. Yeah, no. I'd have to get last every round. But then I guess that depends how long finalist mode goes on for. Now driver passed me. This one is good backwards. But yeah, Zoom, tell your cousin that, you know, we have events almost every night where it doesn't matter how fast or how slow you are, because we got it set up so everybody of all skill levels can play together and have a good time. And that'll give them a chance to keep learning and getting better, and then put what you learn towards playing in Cup. But yeah, it's also what makes the game so awesome is it's not easy. It's a hard freaking game. But not everybody is up for the grind, I guess. But like, was this his first Cup? I'm assuming it was a guy, but what surface is this? Why can't I slide? Like, it's... Whoa, this is gonna be intense. Perish in the house. Fresh off the beach. Margarita in hand. Like, is it plastic? No. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be a cool race. Yeah, I remember this one too. For Cup of the Day, when it was Cup of the Day, I think. Yeah, and I got gold on it too. Oh no! No. No. No, come on, go. Like, I can't. So it's not plastic, but it doesn't feel like tech, but maybe it is. Of course, I was just thinking too, I might get DT this round, but no, he just flew past me. Oh no, come on, see? I think I'm ahead of DT. No! Why did I... Come on, stop crashing! Stop it! What? Oh! Okay. No. What? What? Oh, because I... Okay, we should be back. Yeah, it just crashed. No. Also, I could see the dirt coming off of my tires back there, but it doesn't feel like dirt. So I have no clue what the surface is. Beddish. Beddish must have an amazing PC to be able to run that good on a hot-ass beach with all the sand and the heat and everything. Like, no. He catches me all because of that. Doesn't count. Oh. What? Oh. I was going 96 more speed than my forwards PB? Like, how is that possible? No! Why is that so hard? That can't be from my forwards time. There's no way. That has to be from my backwards time. No music? What? Really? Okay. I don't know, I just went to go hit record and the whole stream crashed. Oops, I didn't do that. But that was really fun backwards map. Awesome maps this week, Phil. No, why? Why would that be off? That's so weird. Or did I just do it? Huh. Okay. Everything else seems good. I think I won this cup, Better says. Where am I turning around? Right here? Oh, I almost drove into the GPS. I don't know if my turnaround spot was the best spot. Oof. Yeah, this one's gonna take some driving. Why am I so slow? Made that jump. Now I can't make it? Oh no. What did I do? Oh. Go! Slide lock still on the stream? I don't remember this one. Hold on, because maybe that was the first time I ever played it. What was my time there? I wish I could see what my time was. Like, I can't see what my time was? Yeah, unless you get top 8, you don't get to see what your time was. Yeah, my turnaround location is dumb. No. Okay. Yeah, no, no! Lost all my speed again. I gotta go down here like a little baby boy. Also, if you guys didn't notice, I didn't do a track of the week this week. I just haven't had the time. Son of a... Come on! Five, six something. Okay. One more round. I am going to need you guys to not take too long on finalist mode so DT can't catch me, because it will be kind of close if it drags out too long. Look at how much faster Zoom is already, just from the first few maps. Lost all the speed again! Hey, Diggity takes that one. Oh, come on, see? All these stupid little mistakes. Oh, that's definitely the way to go. Okay, no, don't do that though. So, Stinky Tooth finalist mode, Chonky, Trev, and we're going to a new map. Dun, dun, dun. That looks sweet. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask. The backgrounds. Okay, so having the background colored. When I asked Horace, all he said was, "Oh, that's in Media Tracker." But like, he never explained anything else. Like, is that easy to do, to just change to any color? Does anybody know how to do that? DT ain't catching up, come on. Damn, he might catch up. Alright, y'all, backwards ZEEBOWL, where we play old track of the day maps backwards every Wednesday. We got Chonky Squirrel, Little Stanky Tooth, and Master Trev, all finalist mode. Let's roll with Chonky. Right now, Chonky in second, DT in first. Don't know how rounds work. Whatever the points is set to, in this case 1500. Once you get to the points limit, it goes to finalist mode, and then you have to come in first place in order to seal the finisher position. And we might be switching to Master Trev here. Switching to Trev. Trev in second. Where is DT? No, I think Trev's in first. I think Trev's going to seal the deal right here. He is. And that's why they call him Master Trev. I don't know if this is... Here. Right. Usually when they're singing... Yeah, I don't remember this map, but I guess I have played it. So, your first winner, Trev, of the Master Variety. Alright. Let's go with Little. Sorry, not Little. Little. The name is pretty catchy. DT is going to be hard to beat. Now that he knows the map. But I believe... Where's Chonky? Chonky's in last. Oh, he's right there. Little Stinky and Chonky. Both looking like you're gonna be in trouble here. DT takes first. Aren't I slow? 70 points. That's gonna put him finalist mode. That's gonna put J Diggity Dog finalist mode. Maybe I should have kept playing. Alright. J-Dog about to seal the deal on you fools right here. Or choke as usual. One or the other. Chonky is cooking. Squirrels are greater than dogs. No, they're not. Wees are greater than squirrels. No, I thought we was gonna miss the finish. Chunky just blew that one. That was pretty awesome there. Yeah, I noticed that, driver. Oh, Chunky, come on. There's still one more. Everybody chokes, Chunky. It's all how you make a comeback. We're going to a new map. And yeah, anybody that ever feels like rage quitting or upset because they choked, just think about J-Dog. J-Dog has done it so many times and always stays positive, always takes it with a grain of salt, and always keeps trying. And at the end of the day, it's not that serious. I know it's frustrating, I get it. And sometimes it does just freaking piss you the hell off. But watch, like, if I give J-Dog a shot right here, he's gonna choke way worse than Chunky just did. Watch this. J-Dog gonna choke so hard right now. He's probably gonna hit the first checkpoint or something stupid. It's like, screw you, Z. Or maybe J-Dog is like Driver, where I gotta freaking... doubt him. No, see, there it is. Knew it would happen. He's actually still in pretty decent shape, though. No. I mean, I was spectating Driver the whole time. Oh, now he choked. Okay, who else? Stinky Tooth? Oh no, Stinky Tooth can't get to the finish. And it's gonna be DT. Damn it, that means he catches me. 1082. Okay, you have to do it this time. Have to. Oh no, there's only been one. Huh? Didn't we have two winners? We only had one winner, so DT is gonna catch me. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Nope, never happened. I'm blaming it on J-Dog. Oh, I didn't realize Phil was backwards, or Phil was backwards. Phil was finalist. To all you guys that Phil is going to beat right now, How does it... Oh, never mind. I didn't even get the speech done, Phil. Actually, he's still in decent shape. Okay, we'll go back to the speech. To all you guys that Phil is going to beat right now, how does it feel to get spanked by a guy with such tiny little testicles? So tiny that they call them baby balls. Does it bother you? Maybe you like them small. It's cursing my name right now. Who's in first? We. And where's Genderdog? Or... Oh, Genderdog takes it, of course, when I'm not spectating him. Good job, J-Dog. Oh, you need to pee, driver? Sorry, I didn't read that till now. If I would have read it before, you would have won the last round. The driver will definitely win here because there is a... I've heard it's between 11 and 13% speed boost when you have to pee. The question is that enough? Is that enough? Z is just making them choke tonight. Who else can we get to crash? Aren't I Slows just gave up and started going forward. What about Stinky Tooth? No, Wee's gonna take it. But Wee isn't finalist mode, is he? Damn, I should have definitely kept playing. I could have for sure made finalist mode. Oh, I have to pee. Yes, thank you. That map is over. Okay. Okay, well, then maybe I'll race this round, and if I come in first, can we all agree that I win? Okay. Oh, this is back to the first map, too. You guys know how many rounds I've won of backwards ZEEBOWL, right? I don't think I've ever won one. Unless it was just like 4 of us in the room or something. But and driver, now I have to pee. Lidelocks got me feeling all guilty that I was bullying Zoom. So, Zoom, if you feel like I was bullying you, that's not what I was doing. I was trying to teach you a lesson, but it's definitely not who I am or what I want like. Also, I don't really understand how I was, which is what's been bothering me. It wasn't until driver agreed. Nope. No! Frickin' driver. Good job, bro. We needs to pee too? How do you know we needs to pee? Master Trev, Junderdog, and the driver of xylophones. I am going to play slide locks. Oh, he said in game chat. Man, I really have to pee now too, but I am going to play slide locks ice map for a couple minutes and actually pay attention to it. Yeah, come on, just hurry up. Okay, whatever. Not waiting. I gotta, like, just come on. Yeah, I'm not waiting. I gotta pee. Is there anybody even in here still? Oh yeah, the boys are still here. Oh no, everybody just went for a break. Well, maybe not. Also, how's everybody's monthly mapping map coming along? Beddish rocking the CREWZ, really? Thanks, Beddish. Alright, Beddish and Phil battling. J-Dog getting a story. So I'm gonna try Slidelock's ice map again here. I'm sure he's not on stream, but at least we'll check it out and give it an honest review anyway. I also have to remember to apologize to Chonky. And I really like this club playlist lately called Larry. What kind of maps is it? What do you like about it? Oh, there, okay. Also, Marky Mark. Did you listen to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? Oh. Okay. And you make your own music. Well, I'm always looking for music to listen to on stream if you make your own music. As long as it's not copyright and I can play it on YouTube. Okay, Like, okay, so that was Z's way of trying to figure out an approximate age of Marky Mark. Because, like, if I asked Driver, for example, if he knew who Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch were, he's gonna say no, right? Like, Driver doesn't know who it is. I don't think, anyway. Or maybe they're, like, making a comeback. Okay, But like, yeah, vanilla ice. Right on. You don't know? Okay, you know who Mark Wahlberg is? Obviously, I'm sure. Okay. Before Mark was Mark Wahlberg, Mark was Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And his brother Danny was in New Kids on the Block. And I actually seen a thing the other day where Marky Mark was saying how oh, I just did it again. Okay, that part is kind of weird. I did that both times. Damn, that was a good run. Phil, you're just messing with me. You know who Mark Wahlberg is. But yeah, I seen a thing where he was saying, like, something about how he's the GOAT white rapper, not Eminem. Something like that. And then he started to explain why. Because I was like, no, sorry, Marky Mark. No. But then he started to explain why, and I was like, well, he kind of does have a point there. Because he sold a bunch of albums. Maybe not as many as Eminem, but, you know, enough to be respected. But then he went into acting, and Eminem only did one movie. Okay? Marky Mark is no longer known as Marky Mark. That's how successful he's been with his acting career. And actually, Marky Mark was also known as the underwear model. He was an underwear model. Watsky? Well, tomorrow is map suggestions, and there's no YouTube stream, so we listen to copyright music. So if you want to put a couple of those maps you are into on the suggestion section of the Discord, and remind me about the song, we can check it out tomorrow on stream. I don't know if you have a Twitch account or whatever, but I used to only have a YouTube account, and I streamed only on YouTube at the beginning. Oh, yeah, sorry Zoom, I forgot to answer that earlier. I am in Calgary. Born and raised. Didn't know how sharp that turn was. Author medal? That's tough for me to know the time on that, whether it's good. But yeah, I wonder who's got more money, Marky Mark or Eminem. Like, what pays better, music or movies? Because I would say, as far as, you know, like, yeah, Eminem hit here on music, but Marky Mark hit here on movies. So who made more bank? I was like, what's wearing your hair fair? When I wear my hair fair. So yeah, my opinion on this map. Like, let's compare it to yesterday's Track of the Day map. Okay? Is it a better map than yesterday's Track of the Day map? Yes. But I think there's a reason why yesterday's Track of the Day map got picked and this one didn't. Because there's a couple difficult turns, and I think they want more maps that have mixed. Let me guess, from Ontario. Had a Smurf ruin Div 2. Like he's that much faster? Like he's like a strong Div 1 player? You got that plug-in, eh, Beddish? I have been putting a lot of thought into this lately. And I think I'm gonna try and contact Trackmania about it. Like there has to be some sort of standard put in place or something. Even the guy that I reported for the N-word in chat, but it wasn't really the N-word. It was, he used, I can't remember exactly what it was, but he used, for example, a W instead of an N. I don't think that's what it was, but you know, something like that. Oh, that would be great if you could frickin' prove that. So this is the whole thing, why it's so hard to prove, for one. Because you literally have to have history of it, or else be able to show that, you know, somebody played Cup of the Day earlier and was in Div 1, and then when they played Cup of the Night, they were in Div 5 or something, right? But there are many players that do a lot worse than what MLAN did and still constantly do it, and nothing happens to them. And then also, hold on, concentrating. I did it again. I took it too sharp. Ah. Wait, yes, that was a bad example, Zoom. That was a bad example, because you're totally right. That's no, it was, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was definitely meant to be the N-word, right? It wasn't with a W. That was a bad example. But I reported him, and for one, there's not even a place about racism in, like, that's not even one of the subjects of a complaint. And then two, I have no idea if anything was done about it. Okay. everything else is ran by this community, right? So you just make it run by the community as well, right? You qualify some people that are your reviewers, and when somebody has an issue, clips are sent to the reviewers, or the reviewers can review the clips, and then they all vote on it or whatever to whether the person, right? And then Trackmania doesn't even have to do anything other than set it up at the beginning. And we keep the bullshit like that out of this game, right? Like, this ain't Rust, man. We don't type that shit in the chat on this game, not on my watch. And I feel like, so what? I can't even do anything about it? I can't even report it because you don't even have a thing for racism, or you know what I mean? Right, and like, or at least open the discussion about it and get the community talking on not only that, but other things we can fix in this game, in this community. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I do not want this game to die. Okay? And you know, maybe it was last year or whatever, we were getting 8 divisions in Cup of the Night sometimes. That ain't happening anymore. We're lucky if we get 6. Okay? And I feel like Cup of the Day is down as well. And I feel like if some things were done, that you put on the community shoulders, that it would help the game grow more. Guys are mad because I'm black, but Oreo. Oh my god. This guy's a streamer as well? Yeah, okay. And Zoom scene, right? Should that not be an instant ban? Oh, I did read the Twitch the TTV at the beginning. Justin? Okay, Betish, except you're not gonna get to know if they did anything about it, if they even read it. Because they don't tell you nothing. Okay, I'm following him. He's got more followers than I got. But no videos, no freaking nothing. Like, how screwed up is that, man? Guy with no videos, no clips, no nothing has more followers than him. Okay. Fast is cool. Well, Bettish, if like we can actually put together proof, then I'll do a video about it. But it's gotta be, right, if I'm gonna accuse somebody of something, it has to be freaking, you know what I'm saying? But if you're saying this has happened before, you should be able to go to Trackmania.io and prove that it's happened before, right? He has a lot of Div 1 wins. 20 Div 1 wins. Okay. But that doesn't mean he couldn't have had a bad qualifying, right? And this is what I'm saying. It's pretty much the person has to be driving super fast from the first round is one thing that's huge proof, right? Like, how can you not get that time and then from the first round be able to get that time? But still, that doesn't prove anything because that can still happen, right? So the next thing it has to be is the consistency. They got to be able to drive that time every freaking time. But still, that's not proof. They could have just had a bad qualifying and understood something about the track that was different. And you know what I mean? You pretty much have to have them either admit it or be able to show, okay, every time there is a tech track like this, he does this. Right? And if we can show like 3 instances of him doing the exact same thing, now, right? But okay, before qualifying, he played the map for a couple hours. But I can't prove that now. It's too late now, right? Right? But for the future, you know, next time, take a screenshot of, right? I'm guessing you got that app or that plugin that I got that shows people's times. So when you start Cup, you can look and see, okay, oh, look, this guy's already got a time way lower than this. Boom, screenshot it. Then you can go to Trackmania.io and be like, oh, okay, this guy played Cup of the Day earlier, got Div 2, and then played Cup of the Night and got Div 5, right? That's pretty solid proof, right? How can you get Div 2 and Cup of the Day and then Div 5 and Cup of the Night? No way, right? And it's just the little things like that that can make the difference, because if I'm actually going to make a video about it, I gotta be sure. I don't want to, you know, accuse somebody and then now I look like the asshole. But what up, Pancake? Oops. Type. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Cool map, but it's too hard for Cup of the Day, and that's why I didn't get it. And I know Slide Lock wants to have a pure ice map, but I do really think making a mix map would get track of the day instantly. But I've already discussed that with him, and he don't want to do that. Right? And it is good, but oh, J-Dog, I got a couple videos I gotta get done first. Next week? And then what maps are we going to use? Are we going to get Taurus to make new ones? What style do you want to do first? You know, if you got some ideas in your head for that kind of stuff, let me know and I can ask Taurus if he wants to make a track, or if or we should just find a map. And I think, yeah, just do like one thing first, or I don't know. I wish I knew how to make maps. Well, Bedish, there's only one way to learn. No. But the regular editor is great for starting out. Okay, so so nicely done, Calzone. Yeah, it's a super fun map to hunt, but yeah, I think it's a little tough for Cup. And in turn, a little tough for Slip Cup. So the simple editor, what I'm in right now, you know, build a couple quick maps in here just to give you an idea of the blocks and how they hook together and stuff, right? Like you want to match up the different colors, right? So all the dirt ones have green, all the tech ones have yellow where it joins, right? So if you want to switch surfaces, blah, blah, blah.
Z-Boy.
Yo.
Pancake Hippie is now following.
Pancake, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I was just gonna end the stream. Tomorrow is map suggestions, so if anybody has any super cool maps, you can post them on the suggestions section of the Discord and we will play them. And then yeah, Bedish, pretty much just join the speed builds on Sundays and join the monthly mapping events and slowly learn. Right? Don't worry about how bad your map is. As long as you try, that's all that matters. And we can play any map for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Everybody has to start somewhere, and you know, if I can learn to map, anybody can learn to map. Because it's taken me 2 years to even build a crappy map. But at least with the basic editor, it would give you an idea. But I'm pretty sure you know, depending on how much computer experience you have, I'm sure you're fine with that, right? Because it's only the basic one. And then yeah, the advanced editor, just mess around with it, man. Yeah, so you're good. You don't need to do the basic editor. You can just go right to the advanced. And I have no problem hanging out at the end of the stream one day and messing around in the editor with you, because really it does kind of take somebody to walk you through the stuff. But if you want a good video to watch on the controls and everything, Maji has a great one. And because it is all the shortcuts on the keys that make a big difference as well. But yeah, I have to finish this video, and I've been saying that for days, but now that my kid's actually gone, I do have to finish the video. So let's find somebody cool to raid. Oh, I didn't even read Quibble's knock knock joke. Remind me tomorrow. Like, I owe Quibbles a knock knock joke. I totally forgot about that. And also thank you, Pancake Hippie. Pancake Hippie. Hippie pancakes. I feel like that's like some sort of psychedelic pancake that you go on a journey. But I like the name, it's catchy. And also I like pancakes, so that helps. And also there's not many hippies left in this world, I don't think. Like, not like there was even 20 or 30 years ago. So, hippies are awesome. Who doesn't love a good hippie? Let's go to a little, speaking of trippy hippies, Sir Lyzerg. I just remembered something about when he explained his name, it had to do with LSD. So, I think Lyzergium is something to do with LSD. Get ready for some muscle. Ooh. It's the L. Ah, there we go. So, I guess Cal's knows how to make LSD, so we'll talk about that next stream.
I can find something else to hunt from this room. 1 second. Yo, Z! Hello, Z. No, terrible ending, terrible ending. Yo, Z boy! How you doing? We're hunting. Look, Odin got... We're hunting in this room, guys, but
YouTube.
This
What up?
room is called WR.
This is our time, so huge shout out to YouTube.
If you want to join.
Thank you everybody for supporting the stream.
First of all, look at this bullshit that we're hunting.
There's no YouTube stream tomorrow, so if you want to catch the stream, hit it up on the Twitch.
What Odin does, he's insane.
Where we listen to copyright music and rock out and play some map suggestions. Much love.